Oh, hi, Paul Slatkus, Good News Planet. Speaking of Terrie Sultan. Hi, Terrie, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine.
Good. You're the director of the Parrish Art Museum, great
I
museum
am.
in Southampton, New York, and you have a new bill. You got a lot of good news to share with us. Well, why don't we start with? I think you have something coming up this actual weekend. Today is Wednesday the 17th, but I know August 20th. Hopefully, we'll get this on by then. You have an event. What's happening?
Yes, we do. We're very excited about this. This is our next exhibition. It's called Artists Choose Artists.
Okay.
And it is the second in a series that we've initiated where we invite artists that are established in their careers to act as jurors for an exhibition here, where they select artists to visit in their studios and then select some artists to show along with their own work. So we asked these artists to be the jurors, and then we put out a call for entries. We got more than 200 responses.
Wow.
Each of the 7 jurors then went through all 200 of those entries and picked a number of artists to visit in their studios. So it's a little bit like a mentoring process. And in the end of the day, each of the artist selectors selected 2 artists with whom they would show their work. So the final exhibition includes 21 artists, all different medias, all different levels of their careers, different areas of the East End, and it will be a great introduction and culmination of a great mentoring process.
Wow, that's great. So are they local artists?
Yes, the rule was that you had to be on the East End of Long Island and make work here.
Yay!
So
look at that, 200 in the East End.
Yes.
Which states that art is alive.
Art is so very definitely alive out here. You know, this community has a tremendous legacy of creativity starting in the 19th century with William Merritt Chase, and it goes on all the way through to today.
And I think it already goes to the Montauk Point.
All the way, North Fork and South Fork.
Yes, it's marvelous and extremely well known and not so well known, and lots of galleries and art schools and railroad art exhibits and art auctions and museum like you. I mean, it's really great stuff.
It is great, and we've done something very special with this project. In addition to the exhibition, which everyone can come and see, we also will have a website especially devoted to this project, which you can reach through our homepage, and then on that website you will be able to go in and see each of the chosen artists. You'll be able to see a lot more of their work. You can read their artist statement. And so it's a very rich kind of experience. There's a website and an online catalog with statements and things like that and pictures. It's going to be really, and of course that lasts forever even after the exhibition is over. So it will become a permanent part of our record.
Okay, and the website is www.parrishart.org. Okay, good.
And the exhibition title is Artists Choose Artists.
How did you get the name Parrish Art?
The parish was founded by an individual. His name was William Longstreth Parrish.
Okay.
It was founded in 1898.
Whoa.
Yes, we're more than 100 years old.
Okay.
And he was a Quaker lawyer who had been born and raised in Philadelphia, educated at Harvard, practiced law in New York City. His mother had a home out in Southampton. He came often for the summers. He was also an avid collector of Italian art. And it was his decision to buy the property on Job's Lane in Southampton, hire Grosvenor Atterbury to design a building that would house his collection that would be open to the public.
Wow.
Now, many, many things have happened since then, and of course the museum's mission and vision has changed over time, obviously, because these things do. and but that is why we are called the Parrish Art Museum.
Aha. And you have an update because you, in essence, are moving, right?
That is true. The museum, of course, has grown and changed immeasurably over time. We now have more than 2,600 objects in our collection, and we have a very, very deep and broad educational outreach program with children and families. We work with the school systems, and we also have a very robust special exhibition program. And what has happened over time is that the services that we provide to this community have outgrown the space that we are in. Mm-hmm. So in 2005, we bought a piece of property in Watermill, 14 acres. We had a very extensive research project and identified the architecture firm from Basel, Switzerland called Herzog and Meuron to design a building for this community, which they have done. And we are about 1 year and 1 month into construction on this new building, which will open in 2012.
Aha. Do I have give me the website again. I'm going to make sure I had that.
It's www.parrishart, PARRISHART.org.
Oh, .org. Okay, that's .com is an actual artist directly. Okay, so it's a little bit different. All right, great. And how is the construction? There's the construction. Now I got the right website.
Yes. Now you can see pictures of the construction, and it's going extremely well, and the building is going to be absolutely beautiful. And the great good news about this building is that in our current space on Job's Land, we have 4,500 square feet of exhibition space.
Okay.
In our new building, we will have 12,300 square feet of exhibition space, which means that we will be able to continue to do special exhibitions and have large selections of our permanent collection always on view.
Beautiful. 12 months a year? What
12 months a year, but not 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
How many? Is it seasonal?
No. We're open year-round.
But are you open more in the summertime?
Yes, in the summer and over the holidays, we are open 7 days a week.
Okay.
So from Memorial Day till Labor Day, we are open Monday through Friday, 10 to 5.
This outdoor sculpture installation, will that be there as well?
This is a wonderful project that we initiated with an artist by the name of Mel Kendrick, who also has a home here on the East End. And this will be on view through the end of this year. It's called Jacks. It's an installation of 4 monumentally scaled black and white stone sculpture. They're just beautiful in the garden here next to the museum on Job's Lane, and it's, of course, open to everyone.
Aha. Now, you also have, if I said it correctly, your multimedia operation. You have a film series, is that right?
We do.
What's going on with that?
Well, we have a great program of films. Right now, we are just getting ready to finish our special program that we did in conjunction with Lincoln Center as part of a film series of independent British films. The last one is screening Monday, August 22nd at 5:30 here at the Parrish on Job's Lane, and it's called A Boy Called Dad.
Okay.
It's going to be a great film. These are all really wonderful films. They are featuring young directors, young actors, and these films are only available on the East End through the Parrish.
Let's talk about young. Do you have special outreach for young people?
We most certainly do. We have an enormous program for kids. We have family festivals. We have a program that we do with the schools. We have something called Family Fun Days, which we do 8 or 9 times a year, where we have family tours and workshops where kids can come with their parents and look at the galleries and get tours. We have performances, things like that. We also have art school programs. We have art after-school art workshops for kids. We also have holiday workshops. We just finished our summer camp. But we also do workshop art school for kids during the spring breaks and over the holidays when when the schools are out and the families are looking for things to do with their kids.
Mm-hmm.
They're great. The kids have such a great time. The teachers are wonderful. They usually will pick an object or two from the permanent collection or an exhibition that's on view and then make art that relates to it somehow. They're just wonderful.
What you do is so important, especially because I think there's schools that don't even have art programs anymore. And
there are a lot of schools that don't. We have a wonderful relationship with the art teachers in the art schools and the principals of all of the schools in the town of Southampton and beyond.
Mm-hmm.
And we're with them every school year, and it's a great program.
Tell me, over the period of time, has business increased? Are there more people coming to museums or less people coming?
There are more people coming. We have a pay as you wish and as you can policy here, so that we can be as open and accessible to the broader community as we possibly can be. And of course, children under 18 are admitted for free. We have a lot of attendance for our programs, and especially good news for us is that it's a year-round enterprise. So, obviously we have a certain kind of population out here between Memorial Day and Labor Day, but we don't ever want to forget that we also have a very, very strong and wonderfully active year-round community, and we're here for them.
And you have a membership as well?
Yes, we do.
Available, and patrons and other opportunities for people to bequeath you money, I guess, from family, situations and so on and so forth.
Oh yes, we have memberships at all levels, starting at $45, which is 100% tax deductible. That gives you free admission to the museum. It gives you free admission to all of our exhibition openings, which include a great lecture and a reception. It gives you discounts on admission to all of our programs, such as our films and workshops. It gives you a subscription to our magazine that we publish, the Parrish Art Museum News. It gives you discounts on goods and services from a lot of local businesses that partner with us. And it gives you a 15% discount on all purchases in our great shop.
Do people will you art? Do they
of
say,
course.
We'd love that piece of art to be at the parish?
Of course.
Yes?
Yes.
That's a good thing.
We get gifts. So sometimes collectors will know that there's a certain artist that we need, and they will work with us, and we do receive things through request.
And do you do would you do you create an exhibit, and then would the exhibit go from you to some other museum?
Yes, as a matter of fact, we have a very strong traveling exhibition program. Almost all of the exhibitions that we organize here for our community do travel to other museums across the country. So we're very fortunate to be able to share our scholarship and our creativity with other museum audiences. For example, the exhibition that just closed here, Dorothea Rockburn, In My Mind's Eye, is now on its way to the Museum of Fine Arts in Montreal.
Oh, wow.
So we're very proud of the fact that we develop and produce a program of exhibitions that other great museums throughout the country, and in this case internationally, are very anxious to share.
And in these days that we're in right now, to grow, to build new building, to expand, and so on and so forth, it is just such a good thought here. It's such good news.
It is good news. I have to say that the parish is very, very fortunate and extremely grateful to this great community of people who have supported us in all of our endeavors and who wish us well and who, very much participate in and want the program that we offer.
And they know how to throw a great party, too.
We do. We do know how to throw a great party.
And the great benefits and great parties, and really a good feeling, and a lot of happy faces at your events. There's no doubt about it. So this is very great. Anything else you want to share at this moment?
Well, I just would like everybody to know that we are very active with our program here on Job's Lane as the new building is being built, and that we're looking forward to expanding our offerings to this community and to doing even bigger and better things in 2012 when we move.
Okay, Terrie, last question then.
Yes.
Terrie, what's good news for you?
What's good news for me?
Yes.
The sun is shining, the air is cooling, we have a great project coming up, and it's the most wonderful community in the world to be working in, and I'm very grateful every day that I'm here.
That's beautiful. Terrie, thanks so much for sharing good news with us.
You're welcome.
Take care.
Uh-huh.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.